deserts of Mexico City. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. At their own 23-yard line.
Get it! Cougar 19!
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one too low.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Sweeney. And his throw is incomplete. When you look at this defense, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Sweeney. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. He's on his way. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Pioneers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
70 Ranger.
Back to throw. Sweeney. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Let's go now.
At the 47-yard line.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
and the Wizards are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's a foot race.
Well, there's an excitement, right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked up. How about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change?
It's caught inside the 25. And what a big-time play there. And even 70 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
And now here's a carry heading left. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Pioneers 14, Wizards 6.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, run.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 3rd and 2.
60 bites it, 60 bites it.
Looking to throw. Sweeney.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab.
And the Pioneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Wizards 6. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. You're absolutely right, Parker. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
On 1st and 10, Sweeney. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Battle.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick 6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after it, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question. And neither is another pick 6.
Wizards 6. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and in fact we kept having a rough patch. Hey, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. In motion comes the tight end left. To throw on third down, Sweeney.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard
60
line.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. Sweeney. And the reception made by Green. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Ready.
On 1st down, Sweeney. And a quick throw here that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Wizards are able to cut into that deficit. Now Cade York for the extra point.
It's up. It is through. That'll make this now a 28-13 game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
He'll get this up to about the 44.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Now Burrow.
7.
He will find his man Chase complete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
In motion right goes Higgins.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
Gun.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Burrow.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Oh, did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A three-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no three-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Sweeney. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
On third down, Sweeney. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 34 yards.
And the Wizards come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The center receiver in motion to the right.
11, MT, take. 11, 11, 11, 11.
On third down, Burrow. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
11, MT, take. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
11, 11. 11, 11,
And Chase will go in motion left.
12, 12, 12. 11, MT, 11, MT.
Burrow will throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Burrow looking deep here for Chase.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there. 46 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
12, 12, 12.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, a 20-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
Wizards 19. McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of a yard on the play, and it's 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out?
And now here's another interception. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
Here we go.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. He gets him moving forward again with an 8-yard run, but they'll still be left with 14 yards to go on 3rd. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow on play action.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Pioneers are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Wizards 19.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Sweeney. And his throw here's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
To throw on third down, Sweeney flushed out right.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. 91 yards rushing for them now to this point.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now a 2nd and 2.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got...
Now Burrow loses the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
So this crowd will not go home happy.